Can you build me a squid farm with a wolf statue at the top? Why not, I said. I tried to make you happy, Cameron. But squid farm? Seriously? I mean, I sort of have a squid farm. They just suicide themselves behind me and give me all their ink. What more of a squid farm do I really need, Cameron? But I won't lie to you. I did try. I spent hours trying. Then one of the other Vanixcrafters told me that squids don't spawn in player water. What the heck? But I won't completely let you down, because I do plan to build that wolf statue today, and that's why I kept this platform here and covered up the hole. But we're not going to do that right now. We have to go in the nether, and I have to wait for this sheep that I enslaved to make more wool anyway. So let's get what we have to get done in the nether done. That's a lot of dones. I really gotta slow down. Let's get this done first. Holy crap, that's trippy. Oh my god, stop. Alright, as you can see, I'm on the roof of the nether. Me and Dark Raider have made our nether portals on top of the roof. And he's really awkwardly close to me, isn't he? This is a little strange. Personal space, you know? So the problem is, Dark made our portals on top of the nether roof, but he didn't give us a way back down to the nether floor. So today I gotta try to make a bedrock, or break bedrock, rather. And me being me, of course, I made this. I think it's ready to go. The only problem is, I forgot the freaking lever. So now I gotta go back to the overworld and get a lever. Gosh dang it. I'll be right back. I'm just gonna go for it because I'm really scared right now. I'm not sure if I really... Nope, it's wrong. It's wrong. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Nope, that was a fail. Next. So two things. I didn't have a piston in my hand to place, and the second thing is you need an auto-click kind of thing. So the right button doesn't work as well. You gotta change that to a keyboard button for it to work. And after that, I did get it to work, finally. Would you check out my hole? I can see... Well, I can see netherrack. Check that out. It's nice and pink. It kind of looks like a tongue. But anyway, what I want to do today is actually up here, because I want to build a Pigman farm. But I don't know how to do that. So I have to YouTube some other people do it before I can actually do it. But it's going to get done in this episode, so just bear with me. I have nothing else going for me. Well, I just Googled it, guys. And apparently, I'm going to need 43 stacks of Magma Blocks. So, hold on to your diapies, because I'm going in. Before you even start a farm like this, I recommend having all of your resources already in order, because it's a lot. So I did just that. I grinded every single material we're going to need, and there's some crazy stuff like a turtle egg, and I brought some cobwebs to make my landing a little less painful when I jump off this thing. But the first step we're going to do is make sure 35 block radius around this entire farm is nether waste biome. If you don't have that, other things are going to spawn and it's going to break the farm. After that, we're going to use the scaffolding and go up 94 blocks. And this is where your AFK portion is going to be, right at the top of the scaffolding. So make sure it's exactly 94 blocks up. So that's 1 stack plus 30. And now I have to ascend, is the word I was looking for. I'm ascending to the top of this crazy amount of scaffolding. And it takes a while. Still climbing. Still climbing. It looks kind of pretty up here, especially with the nether portals. We don't have everyone's nether portal up here yet, but we're going to get them up here. Soon, I hope. Once we're up to the top, we're going to want to put our storage system in. So we're going to add 1 glass block, and then both sides of this glass block, we're going to put any block, but I'm going to use cobblestone. It's just a temporary block, so we're going to put the storage system underneath these blocks. Like so. Once we have that done, we have to go down the scaffolding and try to get these chests placed right underneath the cobblestone. And you can go down as many rows as you want, connected by hoppers later on. I'm probably not going to do a ton because I'm not really doing this for the loot. I'm more into it for the XP it's going to give, which is quite a lot. And this is annoying. Oh my god. I just dropped my chest. Got it back, don't worry. I'm gonna put it right underneath here, like this. Perfect placement. There it is. Fantastic. Once that's done, we're gonna come back up to the top, break these cobblestone, or whatever block you used, and we're gonna replace them with hoppers. And you're gonna have to place the hoppers in kind of like a T formation. Make sure you're shift clicking so it goes into the hopper. Here we go. Or into the chest, I meant. Bada bing, bada boom, there it is. And do the same thing on the other side here. Of course. So we're going to have two symmetrical pillars going up. And we're going to need those like that. Now we're going to add a trapdoor to the backmost middle hopper. Just like so, on both sides. Then we're going to add a temporary block here. And then glass on top. Break the temporary block. And then we're going to have to place a trapdoor on the bottom of this block. Like so. And we will repeat the same process on the other side. Alright, at this point, the people in the VanixCraft server are getting curious. So I had to put these signs up to say, don't break my scaffolding. No, seriously. Not free, either. You must pay. Okay, my golden XP farm is not going to be free. Payable to Brian Black Games. Yeah, we'll work out a price. Now it's time to start the really dangerous part. So we're going to place these cobwebs here, and it's going to make us walk really slow. But it's going to protect us from fall damage later on when we start pillaring up. So now we're going to place a cobblestone right at the end of this glass block. And we're going to go all the way around behind that trapdoor there. Okay, so these blocks here are temporary. I can break them now. I just use them to get over here. I'm going to go behind this trapdoor. I'm going to place cobblestone here. If I could fix myself. There we go. Then we're going to jump up. And we are going to go all the way up to 252 on the Y scale. Okay, so that is pretty close to build height. This is going to be a really high up farm, so just bear with me. We're going to place our blocks just like this. These are going to be cobblestone walls on the side and cobblestone like this. And we are going to get up to 250 and I'll get back with you. I had to go back down and get my lava buckets, but when we get to the top, 252, we're going to go down 5 blocks. And we're going to place a sign right across from this block. Okay, so 5 blocks down from the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right here, we're going to put a sign. Then we're going to go back up to 252. And we're going to drop a lava bucket 3 blocks down from the top. So 1, 2, 3. Boom. Just like that. And now we have to make another tower on the other side. But I got to jump first. Again. It's still scary, even though I know I'm going to live. Oh my god. Okay, here we go. Just finishing up our second tower. There we go. Now we can start the Magma Block platform. But first I have to go back down and start bringing my materials a little closer to the scaffolding. I'm going to build a secondary scaffolding up to the top because I'm going to need one all the way up there so I can come up and down getting magma blocks. It's going to be a long ride. Kind of like going up and down the scaffolding is a really long ride. Ugh. This takes so long. At this point, I'm honestly just going to make a montage of me going up and down scaffolding. This is just horrendous. Horrendous. It's worth it, though, in the end. This thing is going to produce XP like no tomorrow. Like, it's going to be endless. But we're up the top again. Let's get to work on the platform that we have to make with the 43 stacks of magma blocks. I'm scared to jump. Okay, we're good. Okay, so to start this out, we're going to have to put a button on top of a slab in the middle of the 2 pillars. Then we're going to make 4 walls surrounding the button. like this. Should probably move over here. You can break those two and leave the two that are part of the pillar. Here we go. This is a lot harder to make in survival than it is in creative, I'll tell you that. My recording also stopped, so I missed some of this tutorial, I'm sorry. But you're going to make a 7x7 square around that button in the middle. And then you're going to go 27 blocks out from there on every middle block. Okay, so you're going to make a bunch of T's like so. Sorry I'm walking so slow. I have to hold shift since I don't have Frostwalker boots. But if you have Frostwalker boots, you should definitely bring those with you. It'll make life a lot easier. But as you can see, we went 27 blocks out each side. After which we are going to go 12 blocks out on each side of the T. Now this is going to get really weird to watch because I'm going to be placing the ceiling at the same time. And this is so ghast don't spawn and break my magma blocks. As I said, it's harder to do this in survival than it is in creative. It really is. It's a pain in the ass. I'm not going to lie to you. But we're going to do it just like this all the way across. The tutorial that I mentioned earlier, the text file, definitely look at that video if you want a more in-depth tutorial. I'm not a tutorial series. I'm trying my best here to show you what I'm doing, but there's people way better than me at that. I mean, clearly, look at me up here. I don't even have an axe on me, and I'm playing with wood. Look at this. So I'll just use my bow to break it, because I don't have an axe on me. It's down in the box, all the way down that scaffolding, and I don't want to climb down it again. This is rough. But we're going to put the ceiling up there. We're going to put 2 blocks in between, just like I just did. And then we're going to do that all the way across this magma platform. Just like this. And it's going to take me a while. So the next 3 hours of my life are going to consist of me placing all 43 stacks of these magma blocks. I'm going to have to do them in a fashion like I'm doing right now, as to avoid gas spawns. This is sped up times 2, or more than 2. I don't even know what I sped this up to anymore. But it's awful. But you can already see all the pigmen that are spawning. This farm is going to be absolutely incredible when it's done. What the hell is that? No! Oh no! Oh my god. I have to kill myself. No, you're not breaking my platform, you piece of shiz! Damn it! Thankfully, that was the only gas that ever spawned, and I gathered up way more magma blocks than I actually needed. So I actually got the platform done. And this is looking really amazing. So now we got to do the next part, which is making a wall here around this middle section. And I'm making the wall first because I have to spawn an iron golem in the middle. And if I don't make the wall first, these pigmen are probably going to kill him real fast. And we don't want that to happen. So we got to make the wall first. So we're going to put the wall up just like this, and then afterwards we're going to break the blocks underneath. So just keep going all the way around. Just like that. And then I'm going to be careful because I don't want to break anything else. And this pickaxe is pretty OP. Truth be told, I just really like the sound of sped up pigmen. So cute. Alright, now we gotta spawn the iron golem directly in the center on top of that button. Okay, so I put this block there, break it, and then boom! There he is, our wonderful protector. He's gotta live there for the rest of his life, so let's protect him even more. And we're gonna put some trapdoors on his shoulders to keep him secured. Just like this. When we break this redstone, that has to be redstone because when we break it, it's going to shut it on him. Boom. More in-depth in the tutorial in the description below, of course. Honestly, because if I kept all my mistakes in here, this would be a 14-hour-long video. All my weird cuts are not intentional. They're just, like, stupid mistakes. Like, I put the trapdoor on backwards a couple times, and I spawned the iron golem wrong and dropped the iron blocks down there a couple times. I'm not perfect, guys. Far, far from it. It's been rough, but here we are. This is the end result, and that's what I wanted you to see. But that's why I keep telling you guys to check the description for the actual tutorial below, because they're way better at explaining than I am. And then I put the turtle egg on top of his head with the trapdoor, but I missed the recording. Am I even a YouTuber at this point? Now we're gonna build the... what am I saying? AFK room. We're gonna just cover it in glass, and we're gonna be trapped on this piece of scaffolding. But as you can see already, my XP is going up like crazy. They're falling like crazy. So every time the iron golem kills one of them, I get the XP for it. So not every pigman that dies I'm gonna get XP for, but they are dropping their loot every time they die. It's amazing, and I don't have enough glass, so I'm gonna have to make temporary stuff here. And then I'm probably gonna AFK for a little while and let you watch how this thing works. So, stay tuned. This thing is amazing. I absolutely love it. It is massive, and it gives you massive amounts of XP. That was just 15 minutes in that AFK. Since then, I made a super smelter on the bottom because they're dropping gold swords like crazy. So this is just for convenience of people. So they can drop swords in there if they get the inclination to do so. That's my garbage chest right there. Don't mind that tombstone on top of my payment box. I used it twice. Smurfy! That's Hazer. Hazer used it twice? This boy better have paid me. Oh, he did! I got these gold farm tickets. They're supposed to take them, in theory, when they're AFKing. They're gonna have to show it to me if I climb up there. Because I gotta verify their purchase. But he did pay. 8 diamonds to me, already. I made the book, and that's what I agreed upon. Let's read this real quick. I said, "Dear traveler, welcome to my golden XP farm. Time is money, and this here farm took me a long time to make. Therefore, the farm is not free for use. Terms and prices on the next page. 30 minutes of AFKing for XP equals 4 diamonds. Approximately 70 levels, give or take. 30 minutes of AFK plus gold and other drops. 1 diamond block. And there is a smelter located on the bottom for your convenience. Please leave payments inside this chest." I think the prices are really reasonable. This thing is crazy. I don't know what that tombstone is about. I may have accidentally pushed him off. Smurfy, first customer. I love it. Alright, well that was a lot to take in, so I think we're going to call it a day here. That gold farm took me a really long time and a lot of energy. And I don't have a lot of energy. I guess we'll see you next time. Bye for now. So in that last outro, you might have heard me stutter and lose my words for a little bit, and that's because I was thinking I might have been forgetting something. I'm so sorry, Cameron. I didn't build your wolf, and I feel really bad, but this was a lot in this episode. So I promise, I give you my word, at the start of episode 4, you will have a wolf statue right there. I promise. Trust me. Bye for now.